Ball is 3 on 2. Dennis is on the opposite side. Scottie in the middle. Oh, yeah, Scottie hard to the basket.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello, good day to you all. How's it going? My name is Sean David, and I welcome you back to the Basketball Time Machine. I hope you're ready for your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at 10 of the greatest Scottie Pippen moments that we as fans will never ever forget. But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please check out the video of the sponsor of today's episode. Today's video is brought to you by Royer. If high quality is important to you, then you have to check out Royer. Since 1934, Royer stands for high-quality work boots. I can especially recommend the Revolt. This boot is a combination of the best materials and the most advanced technologies without compromising quality. The Revolt collection is based on a new last with a 3 times oversized footbed and a Vibram Mega Grip Pro outsole with superior traction adapted to the molded and soon patented Royer platform. This boot is not only stylish and looks great, but it's the perfect boot for your outside job. All leather, baby. As I said in the beginning of the video, this is high quality. For this and more, check out www.royer.com and get your Revolt boot now. So the first moment that I want to take a look at is actually a moment that to me is probably the most underrated moment of Scottie Pippen's career. When we talk about Game 6 of the 1997 NBA Finals, we always talk about Steve Kerr's last shot basically. But nobody talks about the incredible defensive play of Scottie Pippen. Let's have a look.
With 28 seconds left.
In the final seconds, with the score tied and the game on the line, this classic series would hinge on one dramatic play.
6 seconds. 5. Michael in traffic to Curl. 15-footer. Burying the jumper. Seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Russell to inbound. Looking. Skipped across, Pippen to steal! Scottie saves it to Tony! He runs the second again! The Bulls win! Have won their 5th championship in the last 7 years. They do it, the drive for 5!
Now the next moment is probably one of the best trash-talking lines of all time. The mailman does not deliver on Sundays.
What about in 1997? To me, this is one of the most famous ones of all time. In the finals, Karl Malone's at the free throw line. It was a Sunday. What did you say?
Well, this is an easy one. I had my brother in town. My brother was a postman. So Karl Malone is at the line. The game is on the line. And I was pretty good friends with Karl, actually. So I just walked by him and said, the mailman don't deliver on Sunday. And to this day, I think that's the greatest line in basketball.
Hey, man.
There would never be another mailman.
Absolutely. I'm not going to argue. I just want to know, was that my cousins are in the music industry. And so there's some things that come off the top of the head, and then there's some things that are pre-written. Was that a pre-written rhyme?
Off the top of my head.
You went freestyle right there.
Freestyle.
Scottie Pippen had some of the most incredible dunks against the New York Knicks and, well, Patrick Ewing. So let's take a look.
Bounces, Myers, cross-court, Scottie, and he went right over the top of him.
Wow, what a season, playing against the Knicks, and it was a lot of fun, to be honest with you. We were knocking the Knicks off every year. I remember that dunk. I think I was so frustrated to play before that I didn't get a foul. I felt like I could touch the roof, and I just sort of felt Patrick falling, and he tried to grab me.
In 1994, Scottie Pippen was one of the best players in the world, and he almost won the MVP award. But he won it in the NBA All-Star Game, so let's have a look, aka the Red Shoe Game.
The NBA's elite were on hand to showcase their talents and to find out who is the best of the best.
This game has a game within a game because we're trying to find out who is the man of the NBA, and the players are trying to figure that out.
Enjoy it, gentlemen. It's a special day, making a special time.
With so many new faces on hand, this All-Star game was all business from the opening tap.
That's Drexler, and the old man can still run. 22 years of age and a steal by Pippen. One of the best in the game at that, and he ties it at 6.
For much of the first half, it appeared that Scottie Pippen's new red shoes would elevate him to new heights.
Scottie Pippen, back-to-back trades.
Keep your composure, keep your level high. Just win the damn game. Have some intensity to it. Just win the game.
When the West finally settled down, they were able to keep pace.
And a great setup. Payton to Cliff Robinson. The end of the first half, where the Eastern All-Stars have a 72-64 lead.
We're going to have to make them miss shots. I mean, Price, BJ, Pippen's got a rhythm tonight. He's shooting it, from three-point range.
As the second half began, Chicago's Scottie Pippen stepped forward and let the basketball world know that on this day, he was the man.
Well, we've got another one for you. All right. And Scottie Pippen, another 3. He has 5 in the game and a total of 24 points.
What did I tell you?
Scottie Pippen and Charles Barkley always had this really interesting relationship. On the one hand, they love each other. On the other hand, they dislike each other. It's just going back and forth. But on the court, it was very, very interesting to see that Scottie Pippen had some incredible dunks on Sir Charles Barkley. Let's have a look.
Barkley from the corner. Doesn't have a shooting touch early on. Pippen. Right to the hoop. Nobody got in his way.
Pitches back to Grant. Pippen with the stop. Oh, what a move by Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls now lead by 3.
Now, since we talked about the relationship between Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen, one moment, obviously, that nobody will forget was the feud. So let's have a look.
Coming up on the NBA Today, after a war of words with a teammate.
I gave up more than anybody to get Scottie. And for him to want to leave after 1 year just disappointed me greatly.
I wouldn't get Charles Barkley an apology at gunpoint. So he could never expect an apology from me. If anything, he owed me an apology for coming and play with his sorry fat butt.
Scottie gets his wish.
It's incredible. Of 10 clips, 4 clips involved the New York Knicks. And this is what we're going to take a look at right now. It's the plays against Charles Smith. Defensive plays, of course. Let's have a look. And now that we took a look at the defensive plays against Charles Smith, let's see the other way around.
This is the 3. Rebound Blunt. The Pippen has Armstrong. Oh, baby. Wow. Fouls him hard. Now, right now, this is going to be interesting. Should they give him a hard foul? Now, because they're saying that he goes for the block. Now, you be the referee in this. Just watch how high up Pippen gets on this side. Now, remember, Charles Smith is a shot blocker. Okay, so they are giving him the benefit. Now, if they would have called, oh, yes, now they're changing it. Yes, they did.
Unfortunately, the last moment that we're going to take a look at is also a moment that definitely belongs into the category, a moment that fans will never, ever forget. The moment where Scottie Pippen refused to go back into the game.
He had 14 of his game-high 34 in the fourth quarter. The Bulls were holding on for dear life, leading by 2 in the final seconds when Pippen couldn't get a shot off and a 24-second violation was called. Pippen was clearly annoyed that Tony Kukoc didn't clear out the right side for him on the play. The Knicks had a chance to tie, and naturally they got it to Ewing. He hits the hook in the lane to tie it at 102 with 1.8 seconds left. Ewing had the Knicks' final 10 points. It was then that things turned bizarre. The Bulls called a timeout. Scottie Pippen, in the middle of the screen, didn't approve of the play planned by Phil Jackson, and he waves Phil off as he takes himself out of the lineup. Now, they actually called a second timeout, but no one could convince Pippen to take the court. There you see Jackson talking with him, trying to get him back into the huddle, back into the game. Instead, they inbound with Pete Myers getting it to Kukoc, who hits it over the shorter Anthony Mason to win the game at the buzzer. But afterwards, Phil Jackson didn't look like a thrilled man, and neither did Scottie Pippen.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the notifications button so you never miss an episode of the Basketball Time Machine. Take care and goodbye.